Hey everyone, I just want to welcome you all back, and I just want to say that I'm super excited to be making this video. And I would like to talk about a few things that just will help better you along your process of the spiritual journey and just your life and living in general. So where to begin? Um, as you all know, if you have seen my videos before, if not, I've just been on this on and off thing with booze, but I completely rid it from my life. And it's been over a month now, and I don't miss it. Like, honestly, I do not miss it because alcohol to me was a poison. So my body was treating it like a poison. And that's not the case for everyone, but it's like in my belief system. We all have our own belief systems, and it's just how we were born and we were raised in the society that we live in, that we lived in, and that we live in now. So we all have a different belief system in the way things, happen. Like, so, and the way things that our body react to. But it's 100% if you believe that is going to do bad for your body or good, it's going to happen. And belief is kind of a little bit tricky because it's a little bit underlining. So, like, you could say you believe something, right? And then the complete opposite happens. So it's like your true belief system. So when you do something and you think, oh, this is good for me, but you know deep down inside and you get like that crazy weird feeling that like, oh, this is not that good for me, or, just like there's an underlining feeling there, and that underlining feeling is your belief system. So like the inner guidance system. So what you feel and what you think and what you say and what you talk about, everything that you surround yourself, that you put out there, you get back, like law of attraction. So like I put out yada yada, I blah 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 blah, and I blah 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 blah. And sometimes we can be mindless about it. So like with alcohol, for me, I was a little bit mindless with it. So like you just don't think about it because it's like, oh, I want to socialize with people and I want to do this, and then I gives me a little bit of a liquid courage to do this and this and this. But really what it looks like physically is like two crutches, like alcohol 1, alcohol 2 under my arms, two crutches, carrying it around with me. It's like a big ball of chains. Like, I cannot be able to do this because I need booze in my system, yada yada. And then I beat myself up the next morning because it's like, what my belief system was telling me is that booze is bad and booze is not good for me, and it runs me down and it's a low vibration and it's this and it's that. And I don't act like myself. It's like one after another. So letting that go and finding the detachment of it, but also realizing that you are a mature being. No matter how or what age you are, like how old you are or what age you are mature. And act mature as you possibly can. And there are different maturity levels to what we have been exposed to and what we have been emanating ourselves, and different ages have different maturity levels. We all have different maturity levels, but act your maturity, and it does not matter what age you are. Just know and be mature. Not boring, but mature, okay? It's time to start living your life and living it to the fullest. If you want your goals to succeed, if you want to see yourself traveling across the country and doing this and doing that, like, start by rolling that ball. Push that ball, push it, and get it started. Like, you know, and how I started to push the bowl was doing the 6 months no drinking challenge. And then I held myself accountable by posting videos and sharing it with all of you guys. So then, having that in the back of my mind and knowing that it wasn't permanent, excuse me, my throat's getting dry. So knowing that it wasn't permanent, I was able to do it and succeed it. And succeeding it gave me like literally a pat on the back. And one time I was at this festival and this lady was like, you know, if you do something good, it's okay. Just give yourself a pat on the back. Just physically give yourself a pat on the back, and it feels good. You know, I haven't been doing that a whole lot, but like every now and again I'll remember that and I'm just like, yeah, good job. Like, or crossing on the calendar. Like, I have a calendar now for exercising, and after I exercise, I'm just like, put an X on the calendar. And it's a little like pick me up. It's a little bit of a reward. It's just like, you know, hey, I did that. I can do that. And that's what is making me, it's like a foundation for me now, creating this lifestyle without alcohol. I mean, not that, you know, my friends and stuff aren't drinking, but it's like a lifestyle for me not drinking. And it's like, it gave me the foundation because I can say, I lived without it for 6 months. I lived without it for like, what, 20 years until I was out of high school, because I didn't drink at all in high school, like maybe besides on New Year's night when I was 18. So like, it's like I can live the majority of my life. I've lived the majority of my life without it. I don't know why I let it consume me like that. And it's just, you are not your true authentic self when you're on it. The energy, low vibration. It's just, my belief system is like, here's this something, booze, whatever. Like, I'm holding it up and I'm thinking like, yes, like I can only like do this certain thing if I have it, or if I have this, I can do this thing better. But no, it's a lie. Like, it's completely a lie. Getting rid of the alcohol, detaching from it, and then just the art of detachment itself. Detaching from alcohol makes me feel like, oh my God, like, excuse me, but oh my, like, I can detach from a lot of things, and it's almost exhilarating and empowering to detach, and to detach from material things. And alcohol could be a material thing. So detaching from these things that I think that I need, it's just a beautiful, empowering feeling. And if you know, not everything is permanent. Nothing is permanent. So I say that in a sense of like, life is impermanent. Life isn't permanent. Moods aren't permanent. What you do and what you say, where you go, where you work, everything is not permanent. And how cool of a feeling is that when you think that this is not permanent, this life is not permanent. And sometimes I'll say like, oh well, if I don't have kids in this lifetime, I'll have kids in the next lifetime. I mean, if you believe that life is eternal, no matter where you go, or if you end up being in another dimension, which that gets a little bit hairy in those talks, but hopefully I will learn more and be able to explain other dimensions and that sort of thing with you all, because I have had some contact with people from another dimension or a different parallel universe, or just, I don't really know what dimension, honestly. It's just like when I'm in the dream state, which I think is the fourth dimension, I had somebody come to me and I couldn't really see because I didn't allow myself to see because I was a little bit skittish and scared, but someone came to me and it was really cool because it's like, here I am kind of just floating, you know, hoovering around my body and wasn't aware, and this person woke me up, my inner self woke up my inner self, my soul self. I don't know, because that is new to me, and I'm, just becoming more in contact and open with it. And, it's all good feelings, and just, I can't wait to learn more about it so I can share it with you all. But then also you gotta remember to have your protection and know that you are safe, because certain things like that can make me skittish, but then also it can show me how much strength I do have, because I am a lot stronger than I give myself credit for. There is a lot of strength in each and every one of us, and it's our ego minds that are trying to hold and attach themselves to this certain thing, because with the feeling of attachment is a feeling of like, I won't be here. If without this, I won't be me, and I won't be able to live, and I won't be able to be here anymore. If I don't attach to this, or if I don't attach to this, or if I don't attach to whatever, like the self-worth is gone if you're attaching yourself to all these multiple things, even things around you, like material items, like they hold energy, and everything around you holds energy. Even your body holds energy. So like exercising is really great as well. And like I know that I'm not perfect at a lot of things, and like I need to practice more of what I preach, but it like making these videos and learning about myself and just getting into that realm of like, let's share this like shit, come on. So that's what I'm slowly rolling and pushing the ball. And I'm taking you guys along with me, whoever's here with me, to watch and listen and help expand your mind as well, as mine is expanding as well. So it's just so liberating though. Like my friends wanted to go out and play pool, and at the bar, so I go, and I feel strong, I feel sexy, and I feel strong, and I'm like, because I am clear-headed and I am acting full consciously, I am making my choices, so I am doing that. And had I been drinking, that would have been a completely different story. It's not even worth it. And then I wake up early in the morning and I go to yoga. So I'm starting to get into yoga because I want to learn, and maybe one day I want to teach it on the side. So like all of these goals that I've been pushing aside because I was attaching myself to this huge thing that brought me down, called booze, where I lost my own self in it. I drowned myself away. With that poison, I was continually like taking in. But now that I rid that toxin out of my body, out of my energy field, I am starting to do better for myself. So like I am starting to do the things that I've always wanted to do, because it's like, oh hey, like I'm single, I don't have kids, and I don't have a pet. I need to do something. I might as well do something with myself. I might as well take this time and just start feeling liberated and doing these good things for myself, because I've always wanted to. And now is the time. And especially having this lifestyle, it's like I have so much more life in this lifetime. And who knows how many lifetimes ahead. So like the time is now. Just feeling and being in the present moment and breathing. Pay attention to your breathing and your breaths, because that will help you feel more present in the moment. And your posture, like sitting up straight and remembering to lift your chin up and feel proud. Putting makeup on if you want to put makeup on, if that makes you feel better. Doing little things, going for short walks. Don't make anything too heavy that you just will eventually get burnt out on. Start slow, start baby steps, and think lifestyle changes, and think that nothing is permanent, and just know and just live and enjoy in that thought of just everything is temporary. So everything that may need to be done or isn't done or you want to be done is just, it's okay if you don't have it done right now. It's okay to, you know, just live your life and be doing what you're doing right now in this moment. No matter where you stand, whether you're unhappy or you're happy or you're grateful or you're not grateful, like, you know, just be grateful. And my mom, the other night, she's just like, I was kind of having a hard time falling asleep a little bit. She's like, this is what I do when I can't fall asleep. I just start saying the things that I'm grateful for and for everybody that I'm grateful for. So, you know, I didn't do it that night, but like a week or so later, I couldn't sleep, and I remembered my mom told me that. So I did. I went down the line. Everybody that I knew in my field, my close field of range, everyone that I knew that I could pull from my mind, I said what I was grateful for, and I said something good about them and what kind of like personality or what I like about them, you know, what greatness that they have, what I'm grateful for about them, each and every person. And it was amazing, because when I woke up that morning, I was in the car and I could just feel that gratitude. I was in the wave and frequency of gratitude, and it felt so good. It was just like, I felt like I was just driving. Because I was driving to work, and I just felt like I was driving through this wave of gratitude. And it was just like, this is fucking cool. Excuse my language. But it was great. And then also being like in tune to energies, it's really awesome when you start living in the present moment. Like, you start paying attention to energies, and sometimes like energies can be really strong, and it's type of energies you don't want, but it's learning to detach from that and have no reaction to it. Don't let it affect you. If you're vibrating high and somebody is going low, 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 just listen. Listen and let it roll off. And like, you know, like a coworker, like, let it roll off like a duck, like water on a duck. Just let it roll off. But with the feeling and being in tune to feeling, so usually Valentine's Day, for the majority of my Valentine's days, I've been single. So I'm always like, oh my god, I hate Valentine's Day. It's like the worst holiday ever, blah, 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 right? But this Valentine's Day, I was single, I'm single, right? And then, I just felt the love. Like, I felt the love, the vibration of love. And being more in tune than I've ever been this year, I just really felt the love. And I'm just like, this is awesome. This is a really great feeling, because there's a lot of people out there that are doing great things, and appreciating their significant others and the people that they love and everything like that. And just feeling that from the collective consciousness of everyone, I could feel and sense that love. And I didn't even like need someone in my life to be like, here's some flowers, you know, like, I felt it already, and it was beautiful, and it made my day beautiful and great. Yeah, like, it's crazy, but it's amazing, and it's just a beautiful life, and I am so excited to, like, you know, start these videos and get cracking and just come up with some helpful tidbits and things like that for everyone. And, you know, yeah, I'm so excited. So yes, next video that I make, I will probably have short hair so I can start regrowing out my natural hair color again. And then I am just totally gonna dive full forward into living my true, authentic self. And I'm so excited because I've been waiting for this moment for a really long time. And it makes me want to tear up because it's like, how did I ever let myself get to that point? Like, but it's okay. It's okay if you are somewhere where you're not, if we don't want to be, if you are somewhere where you don't want to be right now, just, it's okay. Because take it day by day. And when I very first started to not drink and take it on as a lifestyle change, I was like, okay, I did it for 6 months. Okay, I can do that. But what I told myself, I was like, I could be sober today. I was sober yesterday. I could be sober tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Each and every day is different. Take it day by day and then just know, like, you know, it's just gonna blossom over time. And you're gonna step into the shoes of who you've always wanted to be. And you are a creator and you're a manifester. And you can manifest anything that you desire. So when you start to push and roll that ball will eventually fall down a hill. And that will lead to big and beautiful things. And it'll be effortlessly. And it'll be flowing. And it'll be easy. And you're going to love and detach from material things. And you're going to start doing, when you take that huge weighted ball, figure out what it is. It's something. It's one thing. There's one thing that probably sticks out more so than, you know, a particular something. But take the biggest something and take a mini step closer to pushing the ball. And then when you do, you will find that all these other little balls, I'm just imagining like this huge, like, cement round ball. Like, I don't know, like back in the olden days where they had those just, you know, displays. Yeah, okay, I can't explain it, but it's just a huge cement ball. But I just imagine all these little weighted balls around it too. So, like, focus on the biggest one, honestly. I mean, you could focus on these tiny little ones, but if that big one's still there, like an elephant in the room, just start walking closer to it. And start standing up straighter. And when you feel that you go to push the ball and it looks like it weighs a lot, it's actually really easy to push. And you can push it. May not be like super far, but you're able to push it. You're like, wow, I can push that huge ball. That's insane. And then I could push it a little bit more. Push it a little bit more closer to down the hill. Push a little bit more. And then, oh wait, okay, I'm going to pause on this ball right here. I'm still working on that. So look, here's this other little balls, like, woof, oh, that was easy. That's down the hill already. Boom, that's gone. Okay, here's another one. Boom, that's gone too. So, just keep on pushing. And you don't have to take the analogy of pushing because that seems like a lot of effort, but just keep on taking steps forward and moving forward and knowing that it's easy and all you have to do is touch it. Just take the steps to touch it and blow on it. Maybe you could blow it down the hill. You know, just think that you can do this and believe that you can. Your inner guidance knows and believes that you can. So even if you say you can't believe that you can, or you think that you can't, and you don't believe that you can, Just know that the underlying belief is you can, because our inner guidance system and our higher self, and we have our spiritual guides here to back us up, we can. We can. Our underlying system, belief system for everyone is that we can literally do anything that we set our mind to. Just know that you can do anything that you want to do. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I just thank you all for listening. And whew, I can't wait to get like a updated camera, and so it's more clear and the lighting isn't all crazy and everything like that. So cheers to you all, and much love, happiness, light, and all that jazz. Until next time, bye.